The Crescent City isn't the only area in need of desperate help, Doug.
That's exactly right, Scott. You know, development's breaking daily and sometimes hourly in New Orleans ever since Katrina blew through, and it played a role in blowing down those levee walls. In fact, today we watched as high-end store Saks Fifth Avenue, somebody set fire to that today, and it burned all afternoon. Well, you know, there's two sides to the old Mississippi River, and it turns out a good stretch of the opposite side of the river is knee-deep in trouble as well.
We've got a portion of our parish. We're assembling a SWAT team right now to recover from some criminals that stayed in there. We're in a state of martial law.
The St. Bernard Parish Sheriff tells it like it is, to say the least, and he has to if anyone's going to pay attention to the Little Easy, located on the east side of the Mississippi, opposite of the Big Easy. No sooner had the parish's extremely tall leader spoke his rather extremely tall order to us.
I have made more life and death decisions in one day than in the 22 years I have been sheriff here.
When help suddenly fell straight from the sky in the form of supplies in his flooded out parish of about 70,000. Unfortunately, it was only the second such delivery he says he's seen all week.
And Audrey Bayhand is safe.
And this was the only dry land these St. Bernard Parish residents have seen all week as well. Rescued from the high waters, only to be put right back on the water for a boat ride to the shelter.
I'm glad to be on anything. I go on a mule right now.
You think she's happy to get out of there? A mule, a boat, she'll take whatever. It comes with food and some cold water finally for her. You know, talking about food and cold water, all this week we'll be spending more time here at the Florida Avenue Baptist Church here in Baton Rouge. That's where the ministries of the Oklahoma Baptist men are feeding the evacuees that have come to Baton Rouge. Another 1,000 fed today. Get this, 9,000 meals taken into the community to feed evacuees at shelters yesterday. These guys are doing an incredible job. Scott?